If you are confused about whether or not that man likes you, he doesn't. Point blank, period. But since as women, we love giving these men the benefit of the doubt, let's talk about the signs that'll show that he's just not that into you. I have my handy dandy iPad to keep me on track, okay? He only reaches out when it is convenient. He's only texting you when he's bored. He's only texting you late at night. In my head, in my noggin, that's a sign that you see me as an option and not a priority. And quick side note, I hope I don't have too many of these throughout the video, but as a young woman, as a lady, as a woman, period, stop always being available to these men. Every single time they call you, pick up on the first ring. Every single time they say, I want to come and see you, you, okay. No, you're busy. You have things to do. Not all the time, but sometimes you have to allow that man to fit in your schedule, okay? Number 2, there are no real emotions. And when I say no emotions, I also mean no depth, no emotional depth. It's like really, really, really monotone. You get what I'm saying? It's just like this. It's just like this. It's not excitement. No excitement. It's just, he's not trying to get to know you on a deeper level. He's not asking you questions just to know you as a person in general. Everything is just so shallow. That becomes boring really quick because what's up? I personally feel like when a man likes you, there's a lot of curiosity, there's a lot of excitement, there's just a lot of engagement, period. Like, he wants to get to know you. He's gonna be talking more than you, girl. I had a guy who liked me so much, and we'll talk about that along the lines of our girl talks about when a man likes you but you don't like him. We'll talk about that later. But I had a man who liked me so very much, and he was so curious. Like, he wanted to know about, like, he just wanted to know everything about me. And it annoyed me because I didn't like him, but I knew in that moment, well, I knew before, but I knew that man likes you. He really likes you, amongst some other things, but that was a sign. I'm like, he likes you. Number 3, and this is like so annoying, when he does not remember the little things. If a man cannot remember the smallest things, the smallest details of your life, he does not care. He is not invested in you. No man is so busy or have so much going on to where he cannot remember the smallest details of your life. No ma'am. No ma'am. It's obvious that I'm not that important to you. Number 4, you feel like you are performing. You're overthinking on what to say, on how to act. Am I being cool enough? Am I being chill enough? That's too much. That is too much on your nervous system, and you are performing, okay, girl? And after a while, that will become really exhausting because you're trying to force a connection. It's like you're trying to earn his interest, and it should be natural. Like, that should come natural. Number 5, girl, this one is major. He rarely initiates. You're the first one texting good morning. You're the first one trying to see him. You're the first one trying to plan a date. You're the first one to do everything. A relationship, a situationship, whatever you want to call it, it should be two-sided, not one-sided, okay? That also becomes extremely exhausting. Because what do you mean I have to initiate everything? Honestly and truly, once we get to that level, I have to go because it's clear that you don't like me. It's clear that you have no interest in me. And no, sister, he is not too busy. It literally takes 2 seconds to text someone. It literally takes 2 to 3 hours out of your day to see someone, or even less than that. These men are not too busy. I want to repeat, these men are not too busy. He is just not interested. As you enter these relationships, I want you to have really, really, really strong discernment, because if we're being honest, the signs are always right there. You will feel when a relationship is one-sided. It kind of comes off as you're begging or as you're forcing yourself on the person. As a young woman, I want you to have strong discernment, okay? Anytime I say I'm telling you what I know and not what I heard, that's because I have been through it. I am 27 years old, okay? So, and no, I'm not the oldest in the world, but I have experienced some things. So anytime I tell you I am telling you what I know and not what I heard, please pay attention. So throughout this whole video, I'm telling you what I know and not what I heard. Okay, let's go to the next thing, girl. Ooh, this is another one. He gives you mixed signals. One day he's hot, one day he's cold, one day he's in love with you, the next day he's not even texting you. Huh? Are we 16? Are we in high school? Confusion is not romance. It is not a good feeling. That will have your nervous system a wreck. Like, someone being hot and cold with you, one day, oh my God, you're the love of my life. The next day, I can't even get a good morning. That will have your nervous system a nervous wreck. If I could be really transparent, that kind of gave me dopamine back in the day. A man being hot and cold with me, it's like that gave me like an adrenaline rush. I've grown from it now, so I can talk about it, and you live and you learn. But that, a man being a man and boy, whatever you want to call it, that gave me dopamine to want him even more. Which is weird, but I'm being completely honest with you. That's what it did. But now that I am older, that literally had my nervous system a nervous wreck. And I will never, they say never say never. I promise you, I will never be in a situation like that again, because it does not feel good. It doesn't. Next up, he does not make you feel secure. I'm not talking about finances. I'm not even talking about safety. I'm talking about the way you feel around him. If you are constantly nervous around that man, or you're constantly anxious, or you're like walking on eggshells, it's time to go. If you're constantly worried about if he likes you or not, or if he's gonna lose interest, girl, why does that man have you walking on eggshells? He should be walking on eggshells, not you. If we're being honest, you're the young and hot one. That's on him, not you. What number are we on? Let's say number 8. You keep making excuses for him. Girl, cry me a river. He's just going through something. He's not a texter. He doesn't have his phone in his hand all the time. Huh? It is 2025. I mean, what is it? It's 2026. I have 2 phones in my hand all the time. Let's start calling a spade a spade. The man is not interested. The man is inconsistent. Girl, you constantly have to replay this man behavior in your head. You constantly have to try to justify why this man acts the way he's acting. Your intuition already knows. Your gut is already telling you, he's not the one for me. He's making you anxious. He's making you nervous. You're constantly replaying, why is this man acting like this? You're constantly going. It's to the point now where your whole feed on TikTok is a woman or a man talking about a man. Talking about why is a man acting like this? Nervous attachment styles, anxious. No. We're not looking at that. Let that man go. And I know you may say it's easier said than done. I spoke about this on TikTok today, but I really wish that I had the ability to disconnect and move on when things don't align in my earlier 20s. Like, I really wish that I developed that skill in my earlier 20s, because I feel like I have wasted so much time giving a man the benefit of the doubt. He is not willing to compromise. That goes back to me saying the ability to disconnect once you realize that you guys don't align. He's not willing to put in no effort. He's canceling plans. He's not even trying to meet you halfway. That is a clear indication that you want me to chase you and you are not investing in me. And last but not least, your gut tells you something. Your intuition and your gut feeling, girl, it is really wrong. It doesn't matter how many times we try to justify. It doesn't matter how many times we try to lie to ourselves. Our gut, and you know the feeling I'm talking about. The moment you get around that man, your gut starts to feel funny and you start to get really anxious. You should know right then and there, something isn't right. We do not align. Something is not genuine. Something just is not right. My gut feeling has never led me the wrong way. There have been times where I've lied to myself, where I've just ignored my gut feeling, and I have paid the price for it every single time. Now that I have told you all of that, I want to tell you this. Stop, and I mean stop, internalizing someone else's lack of effort. That man not calling you back, that man taking 3 hours to text back, that man not planning a date, it has nothing, and I mean nothing, to do with you. You're not too much, you're not doing too much, you're not asking for too much, you're not too outgoing, you're not too this, you're not too that. You are just dealing with somebody who doesn't really have the capacity to deal with you. And that is totally okay. And once again, I will say this again, I think this is my 3rd time saying this. As a woman, as a young woman, please, 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 please have the ability to disconnect and move on when things do not align. Do not try to constantly stay and give that man the benefit of the doubt. Do not try to constantly stay and try to work things out. Do not try to constantly stay and think that things will align down the line. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. If it is meant to be, it will be a mutual thing. You should not have to bend over backwards. You should not have to pour everything out of your cup just to pour into this man just for things to work. It should not be like that. It is not a good feeling, and you know that I am not lying. if you have ever been in this situation, girl, you are not alone. It happens to a lot of us. It happens to a lot of us. I didn't talk about myself in the beginning, but a little backstory on myself. My name is Desinique, but the girls also call me Desi or Desi D. And one of the reasons why I started to talk about these kind of topics, well, actually the reason why I started TikTok period, or started social media period, is because I was the only child until I turned 16 years old. So I honestly did not have a lot of people pouring into me, telling me what's right and what's wrong in the terms of friendships and relationships. My mom has always poured into me when it came down to good credit, dressing appropriately, carrying yourself as a productive young woman, having self-respect. But when it came down to relationships and friendships, things of that nature, I didn't really know much. So I learned along the way. As I got older, I had different people to pour into me. Once I really found my way on social media, I decided that I wanted to be the girl's big sister. I am making a really brave move. In about 3 to 4 months, I am moving to Dallas, Texas. I am currently in South Carolina. That's where I am from. And I am moving to Dallas, and I am just I'm excited and I'm nervous at the same time. That's how I know that this is like the right move for me. I have been praying about it for years. I've been praying about it for years, and I'm finally doing it. So I'm going to take you guys along that journey as well. But for right now, we'll be doing a lot of girl chats. We'll be doing a lot of life lessons. So yeah, let's talk in the comments. Have you ever experienced these signs of a man not liking you? Because I know I have. I'm not even gonna lie, I have, and thank God I got out of there. But I have definitely experienced those things, and don't be ashamed. Do not be ashamed, girl. These men are pricks. They're pricks. You're young and hot. Like, you're young and hot. You're doing the darn thing. That's his loss. Like, that's literally his loss, not yours. Once again, I am Desinique. Make sure you like and subscribe. Talk to me in the comments, okay, girls? Talk to me in the comments. See you guys on the next video. Bye.